You tell me your Man City prediction first.
Look, I know it was against United. They looked kind of, I say kind of good. I guess like you see Haaland kind of playing the way he played. I watched bits of the game, so I didn't watch it properly. And like Foden, they brought back in, didn't it? It was his first start of the season. A pretty good goal from him, and Doku looked quite good. Like they looked kind of like back on it in some ways. Do you know what I mean? But they it's a bit weird with City because they just feel like they were a machine like what a season ago or 2 seasons ago, and it doesn't feel like they're necessarily that sort of same kind of machine now, and it's a bit more erratic in terms of their form. Maybe it's just the starts of the season, but they've already lost a couple of games, and I think that should give us like massive, massive confidence. Obviously, we smashed them at home last season anyway. We beat them at home last season, so I don't see confidence necessarily being an issue. But I don't know. Like I think Arsenal win. I think Arsenal win. Um, I I can see it being like a bit of a two very, very, very good teams going at each other, but us coming out on top, if you know what I mean. So I could see it being like a 2-1 or a 3-2, something like that. Because I think City need to come to us, and I think they need to win, man. Like you say, if they've
Mm,
really got any ambitions of winning the title. What they're on 6 points. Is that right? They've won two, lost two.
yeah.
Got that right? And they're already 6 points behind Liverpool. I think they're going to feel like Pep might feel like, yeah, we need to come and sort of like maybe make a bit of a statement to say we're back. But I think just from a points perspective, they need to. Maybe they don't need to win, but I feel like Pep will really want to come and win, especially after what happened to them, like what we did to them last season, right? But I just like I said before, man, I just think we're just a very, very good team now. Assuming that we don't have any more like key injuries going into this one, um, I feel like players are generally like we're playing well. Few players are on form. I think we'll cause them problems, and I can see us. Yeah, I can see us winning, man. Yeah, I can see us winning. I see it being a very, very good week for us.
I wish I had your optimism, but like, there's not really like a huge amount of rationale to why I'm not as optimistic as you are against City because like I never really disagree with. The only thing is like Pep is Pep, and I know we battered them last season. They didn't have Rodri. They've got him this season.
He got injured in that game, didn't he? Did he get
He
injured?
didn't he get injured? Didn't he get injured in the away game? Maybe I got this wrong, but I thought he got injured
Oh yeah, he did. He did.
in the
That was
away
the
game.
early. Yeah, right at the start.
Yeah, yeah, it
Was it not?
was. It.
Was it? I can't remember now. God.
I, my memory's a bit hazy. But I'm pretty sure it was the away game, but regardless, like I think that does make a difference. Rodri being there, like, I feel like Pep. Partly, I think it's because exactly what you said. I do think they need to get a result at least. I think if they lose, it's a bit of a problem for them mentally. Not for Pep. Like Pep, obviously mentally he's so resilient. He's done it or whatever. It's still a fairly new squad, and I think like you'd be forgiven if you're them. You've already lost a couple of games, like you say. You lose to Arsenal, and then it's like 3 games already. It gets a little bit tough. I know, man. I've just got this funny feel. I don't think we'll lose
Yeah.
because I think that ultimately we are like we're pretty good at home. Like we're very good defensively, and I think those two things in combination means that we will have enough attacking intent to score goals, but we're still defensively good. But I've got this like really weird 1-1 in my mind. Do you know what? Partly I think it is as well is Donnarumma. Is I've just got
Mm.
that PTSD from the
Yeah, yeah,
Champions
yeah,
League.
yeah. Forgot
Like,
about him. Yeah.
like that so there's a little bit of that. Like I don't think that it's yeah, so I think there's that. I think it'll be a 1-1. I don't know how I feel about that though. Like I really because if we go back to the beginning of the season when we did predictions, um I was like pretty kind of staunch on the fact that like I don't think we can afford to drop that many points in this opening run if we actually
Yeah.
think we're going to win the league. And I still kind of stand by that. And I think therefore, like I think the maximum in the next 2 games, which we've got, which are Man City and Newcastle, I think we can only drop points in one of them. And when I say drop points, I don't think we can lose in one of them either. I think like we can probably if we drew one of these games against Man City and Newcastle and won the other one, I'd probably overall be like, okay, like this isn't great overall because we obviously lost to Liverpool as well, but it's okay. But I think if we drop points in both these games, or if we lose one, like I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure like losing 2 games, this early in the season is okay. Or dropping that many points. So yeah, so I really hope I'm wrong in that. Like obviously I hope we win, and we could. But I would actually. Do you know what? Like, not to make this too long an answer, but I really wish kind of Kai Havertz was fit for this game.
Yeah,
I think he's really good in like in these sorts of games as well. So that's gonna be a bit annoying. But hey, it'll be great for Gyökeres, right? Like, this is a huge game, at the Emirates. If he can, as I said, like, if he can be the difference, if he can score the opening goal or the winning goal, like, if he can do that, that's really big for him, and he'll have a really good feeling, right? Because he scored a hat trick against Man City last season in the
yeah,
Champions League.
yeah.
So I'm sure like that means something to strikers as well, right? Like, I'm sure mentally he'll be like up
Mm,
for it. Yeah, no, those goals were penalties, I think, but still, it is what it is, right? So like, yeah, no, I'm gonna say draw, mate, but like, I really
yeah.
hope you're right.
I don't think it draws the end of the world again this early in the season. I think we said the same. Obviously, Anfield away is a bit different, but we said like if we get out that with a draw, that would obviously be a good result. I think home games is a bit different, and City are not the same City as they were before. But yeah, I think this early on in the season, tough start. We've only conceded one goal, and that was a wonder goal, basically,
Wonder
right?
goal.
So I think all things considered, it's been a pretty good start to the season. Yeah, I don't
Would you
think.
just to follow up on that? So you said, you don't think it'd be the end of the world if it's a draw. Like, would you think that if we draw
Yeah,
and we drop points against Newcastle,
yeah.
then how would you feel?
So what? We draw both games, for example.
Or like, let's say we draw against Man City, and then like, yeah, we draw or lose to Newcastle.
Yeah, slightly. Yeah, yeah, very. Yeah, that's different. That's different. I
Yeah.
guess not looking at that far ahead to the Newcastle game and just looking at City in isolation. But if you're saying 2 points from those two games or 1 point from those two games, I mean that's pretty bad, right? Like you say, that
Mm,
could be quite damaging. I mean, it's a hard one, isn't it? Because if you spread though, like if you take
I know what you're gonna
Anfield,
say. Yeah. Yeah.
City at home, and Newcastle, you spread those games across those fixtures across the season, and we come out with like a point or 2 points out of those three. Okay, it's not great, but you might be able
Yeah.
to kind of recover. Yeah. Whereas obviously, if it all happens within the space of a few weeks, it feels a lot more damaging. But equally, like you say, like fixtures might be a bit kinder after that. And we always say this on paper. Yeah, we can go on a winning run and win like 8 games in a row, and it never happens or it never really works out like that. But we could, right? So I guess that's how we'd have to look at it. But I don't know, man. Newcastle. I mean, look, we're looking way ahead now. Obviously, we're not going to start predicting the Newcastle game, but Newcastle. I don't know. They don't really feel like the same Newcastle. Maybe like the Isak factor's another one, but at the same time, like we always they know what to do against us, right? And they know what kind of tactics to employ that to stop us from playing. So yeah, let's see. But no, I mean 2 points from those two games or 1 point from those two games probably would be quite damaging in the context of the whole season. Um, just got a few predictions here. Obi-Wan Kenobi 3-1 versus Bilbao. Noni scoring 2 and Trossard, which is interesting.
Very cool.
And then he's
Very
also
specific.
gone
Very cool.
3-1 versus City. Eze, Gyökeres, and Rice from a corner.
Was that, is that
I've
Rice?
said this.
Is that
So I said
Rice scoring directly from a corner?
I think so because I said this as well. I don't know if I said it to you guys. I reckon Rice will score directly from a corner, if not this season, at some point, like for us in the next couple of years. Because I mean, look, it's obvious why I'm saying that, right? His delivery is that good, and he's obviously hitting these in-swinging corners that are. I just can see you can see it happening, man. Like
But you
he's
can see
so
it partly
consistently
because,
good with with these corners.
but it's also because like, it feels like that's actually one of the plans. Like, because the Calafiori goal against Man United, and I
Mm.
think there's been a couple of corners that he's taken like that since. They are a corner where,
It's
in
going in.
theory, if it's left, it's going in.
Yeah.
And you could probably tell that that's to a certain extent a plan, like in particularly to try and take on some of these keepers that they don't think are that
Yeah.
great aerially. Yeah, so maybe
Do
you're
you know
right. Yeah.
how good you have to be to consistently get it onto like it's crazy. But yeah, so that's a bit of an interesting one. But and what else? We've got a few other predictions. Sorry, just really good. Charles, Bilbao will win.
Oh,
We will
who?
win.
What?
Oh,
Bilbao
Bilbao
was
will
that?
win. Or
Bilbao will win or Bilbao will win? Charles, I hope you mean okay. Okay, let's just say on face value, you say
I think that's
wow.
we will
Okay,
win.
okay,
City draw
okay.
is my prediction. The game that Arteta wanted to play at Anfield. One second, just lost it. I'm not used to putting up so many comments on the screen. The game Arteta wanted to play at Anfield will be replayed again at the Etihad. This time to perfection, 1-1 or 0-0.
I mean,
And
that's
then
interesting. But the thing is, right? I'm not, but I don't think we've got time to get into it. But like, that it sounds like what Charles is saying is actually that like Arteta very much set up for the draw against Liverpool. I don't really want to get into it. I kind of get it, and I'm sure like Arteta would have still hoped that what he did against Liverpool would have constituted a margin that might have given us a victory. But I do actually agree with the general point. If I picture this game against Man City, I'm picturing it in the same way that he played against Man City, not last season, but the season prior to that, where it was just that the one where Martinelli scored, where it was just like chess. Both teams were just out chessing each other essentially, right? And it was just about a margin. I get the feeling he might go for that sort of game. I don't know. We've got more Mavericks in the squad now, so who knows? But
yeah, yeah.
let's see. Let's see.
6-0 win.
There you go.
I
That's
mean,
my guy.
that's it. Cool. No, look, it's been a good chat, Roger. Anything else you wanted to talk about?
That's it, man. That's
Yeah,
it. It's yeah. So sorry. Like it's been a long pod, but I guess there was a lot to talk about. So
there was.
very
There
cool.
was.
Thank you for everyone for joining us though. Like
Yeah, man. Look,
appreciate.
I got comments like this as well. Again from Obi-Wan Kenobi. Defo should do this weekly. Great combo. Enjoyed listening. Yeah, we should do this weekly. We should do this weekly. Yeah, I agree.
I was
Yes.
like I mean, I don't know how to address it. Do I address you as Odie? Well, Odie, basically, just because your handle hasn't come up before, I'm assuming you're someone who didn't used to listen to us. Well, you did used to try and do this every week, and things obviously just got sidetracked because people like myself and were having kids and people going on holidays and lots of random things. But we are trying. I think we are making a concerted effort to try and get back in the swing of things because yeah, otherwise we're recording once every couple of weeks and have too much to talk about, and then we'll go on for an hour and 40 minutes, and then everyone will find us really boring. So yeah.
Like I said, Raj, a lot of people tuning in, loads of comments. So thanks for that, guys. It actually makes it pretty cool, right? Like people just asking questions and putting in their thoughts and predictions, all that kind of stuff. It makes it really interactive and cool, and I really enjoy that side of it. So appreciate that. Appreciate you guys listening. Yeah, an hour and 40 minutes in. So cool. Hopefully we'll be able to talk again after the City game, I imagine. So yeah, but obviously I'll see you on Sunday, Raj. We will be there. Looking forward to it.
Will do. Will do.
Cool, man. All right. Thanks, Raj.
Okay. Nice one.
Everyone, have a good
Cheers, mate.
week. Catch you soon. Bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.